Hey friends, welcome to Creative X. My name is Brad Hussey and I'm a web designer. Today, we're going to be sharing a clip from one of our weekly office hours sessions within our Creative X crew, which is our free community filled with professional web designers, freelancers, agency founders, no-code makers, and people who build amazing things for the internet. During these sessions, I answer questions, provide design feedback, talk positioning, branding, pricing, you name it. The crew is growing every single day and we have a ton of fun. And there is a special place with your name on it. So I want to invite you to join us in the Creative X crew, be a part of our family, and join us in these weekly office hours. It's free and the link is in the description down below. I'd love to see you on the inside. Now let's get into today's clip.
What's a great practice is telling somebody the price of the thing, whatever it is, and don't say anything. And then see what they do, rather than you stumbling and going, but I can discount. I can do less. We could cut it into 3 parts, and I can also throw this in. And then you get I have to think about it, or send me an email, or I have to talk to my wife or my husband or my business partner. Then you're just going down the maybe zone. Get an answer, whether it's yes or no, because the maybe middle zone is just a waste of everybody's time. Now, that's in a perfect world, as we were talking about, Michael, just a few moments ago. It's like, you can't always get the yes or no. Sometimes you're working with like a media organization or a client who's got a lot happening and they can't give you a straight answer right away because they don't even know like the target, but they know like, okay, we want you, I think, to help us do this, but we're still trying to formulate what that is. So you can't just get a yes or a no all the time, but you can still apply that principle of when you're having conversations to go for a no or go for a yes, to go for one or the other, rather than like, hey, how are we feeling about this? Do we have any thoughts or musings or any opinions on what direction we should or should not go in one of these days, maybe? It's just like, hey, I've got availability next week. I could start on Monday. I need you just to like send over the initial payment and I'm ready to rock. Does that sound fair? And then they don't respond. And then your next response says, hey, sounds like you use the freaking the magic email. The magic email, all you gotta do is Google it. It's by Blair Enns. I'm Googling it right now. It's literally called the magic email. Closing the loop. Win Without Pitching by Blair Enns. Links in the chat. And I'm saying it out loud for anybody watching the replay. Always bookmark that magic email or just save it as a template. I've used it a lot of times and it always works. It's so great. It's just, and here's the content of the magic email. Subject, closing the loop. Hi, John. I haven't heard back from you on our web design project that we talked about 3 weeks ago on this date. So I'm going to assume you've gone in a different direction or your priorities have changed. Let me know if we can be of assistance in the future. Regards, Brad. And that's it. You just send it, you remove the emotional feeling about it, and you just basically say like, all right, sounds like you got in a different direction and your priorities have changed. Like, cool, let me know if you need help in the future. Bye-bye. Then what happens is, because they're watching your inbox, you darn well know they've seen your 2 follow-ups and they've just marked it as unread and said, I'll get to that. Or they don't want to get to it. So what you've done is you've basically given them a final opportunity to say, yes, you're right. Priorities have changed. Thanks for closing the loop. We'll be in touch in the future. Bye-bye. Like, bye, Felicia. It's good. Like, now you don't need to worry about that client anymore. You've closed the loop. You can move on. Or they go, damn it, you called me out on like sitting on this. Our priorities have not changed. In fact, they're more urgent now. I've been putting off responding to you. Thank you for lighting a fire under my butt. I've paid your first invoice. Let's go. Or I've signed the contract. What do you need next? Like, and it's what happens. And then the third scenario is they don't respond and that's their answer. There it is. So you definitively, after that magic email, is you finally have your answer. And you pull the trigger on that email after you've followed up, 2 times, 3 times, whatever your comfort level is. If you followed up once, you probably should follow up at least 1 more time. Give it another week, 2 weeks, follow up. And then your third email is the magic email. That's the way I do it. is because sometimes they get back to you on the second follow up just because they, and don't apologize for following up. It's business. Hey, here's the offer we put in place. Is that something you still want to do? No response, no radio silence. Hate to checking in one last time here. And then sounds like priorities have changed. No worries. We'll be in touch in the future. And then they go, shoot, no. Like, hold up. Okay, fine. Or, okay, you're right. Good. We can finally say bye. Everybody wins. It's so great. So that would be my little word of wisdom on when it comes to pricing and just not being afraid of making the offer, closing the offer, or closing up the offer and putting it away. It's like, it feels so much better than this like dancing around the price. Everybody's happier.
I hope you enjoyed that clip. If you have any comments or questions, post them down below. And also don't forget to join the Creative X crew. The link's down in the description. And while you're here, why not check out this video? And I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.